So I request the moment the shlokas start from the audiovisual section, I'll request you to kindly stand and remain standing till the director. Kindly be standing, please. Thank you.
Bhadram pashe makshabhiriyajatra Thirairangai stushtovagam sastanobhi Vyashema devahitai yadayuhu Swasti na indro vruddhashravah Swasti na posha vishwavedah Swasti nastarksho arishtanemihi Swasti no brihaspatir dadhatu Om Shanti 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 Om Namaste Ganapataye Tvameva Pratyaksham Tattvamasi Tvameva Kevalam Hartasi Tvameva Kevalam Dhartasi Tvameva Kevalam Hartasi Tvameva Sarvam Khalvidam Brahmasi Tvam Sakshadatmasi Nityam Kritam Vachmi Satyam Vachmi Avatvam Mam Avavaktaram Avashrotaram Avadataram Avadhataram Avanochanam Avashishyam Avapaschatat Avapurastat Avottaratat Avadakshinatat Avachordhvatat Avadharatat Sarvato mam pahi pahi samantat Tvam vangmayastvam chinmayah Tvamanandamayastvam brahmamayah Tvam Satchidanandadvitiyosi Tvam Pratyaksham Brahmasi Tvam Jnanamayo Vijnanamayosi Sarvam Jagadidam Tvatto Jayate Sarvam Jagadidam Tvattastishtati Sarvam Jagadidam Tvayilaya Meshyati Sarvam Jagadidam Tvayi Pratyeti Tvam bhomirapo nalo nilo nabha Tvam chattvari vaakpadani Tvam gunatrayatitah Tvam avastatrayatitah Tvam dehatrayatitah Tvam kalatrayatitah Tvam mooladharastitosi nityam Tvam shaktitrayatmakah Tvam yogino dhyayanti nityam Tvam brahma tvam vishnu tvam rudra tvam indra tvam agni tvam vayu tvam surya tvam chandrama tvam brahma bhurbhuvasvaro Ganadim purvamucharya varnadim tadanantaram anusva.
Kindly be seated, please. The convocation of IMT Ghaziabad 2023 has been called to order. May I make a final announcement for all mobile telephones and electronic gadgets to be on silent mode, please. Thank you very much. Distinguished Chief Guest, Shri Sanjeev Puri, Chairman and Managing Director of ITC Limited, our Director of IMT Ghaziabad, Dr. Vishal Talwar, our wonderful faculty of IMT Ghaziabad, our parents, their family members, students who are convocating today, respected members of the press and media, ladies and gentlemen. It is my privilege and an honor in welcoming you to the IMT Ghaziabad Convocation 2023. I now request Dr. Vishal Talwar, Director of IMT Ghaziabad, to welcome the Chief Guest, Shri Sanjeev Puri, Chairman and Managing Director of ITC Limited, with a floral bouquet, please. Very warm welcome to you, Chief Guest. I now request the Director of IMT Ghaziabad, Dr. Vishal Talwar to kindly declare the convocation open, please.
I declare the convocation open.
Dr. Vishal Talwar now presides over the function. May I now request our chief guest, Mr. Sanjeev Puri and Director of IMT Ghaziabad, Dr. Vishal Talwar, to kindly light the inaugural lamp to mark the auspicious beginning of the Convocation 2023, please. The lamp is right in front of you, sir. The diya, when lit, emits light, derives energy. It is this very energy which is a life force which sustains us. Each wick being lit today is passed from one to another, symbolizing the sharing of knowledge. Each wick being lit today is a prayer for global peace and solidarity. Thank you very much, Chief Guest. Thank you very much, Dr. Vishal Talwar, our Director, for lighting our beautiful traditional lamp and formally inaugurating the Convocation 2023. As is customary and auspicious, we begin the proceedings of the Convocation with the rendering of the Saraswati Vandana, where we invoke Goddess Saraswati, the goddess of learning and knowledge, to bless us and guide us for the success of all our future endeavors. I'd like to invite Ankit, Smriti, Nikhila, Giriraj, Kush, and Prabhav, students of IMT Ghaziabad, for the Saraswati Vandana, please.
Gurudevo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Sharadam Visharadam Swarupini 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 Sharadam Visharadam
Thank you very much, students, for beautifully rendering the inaugural song, the Saraswati Vandana, for our convocation proceedings. Thank you. The souvenir for the Convocation 2023 has been published to commemorate this auspicious occasion. It is my privilege to request our chief guest, Mr. Sanjeev Puri, to formally release the souvenir on this occasion. Thank you very much, gentlemen. It is now my privilege to introduce Dr. Vishal Talwar, Director of IMT Ghaziabad. Dr. Vishal Talwar is Director of IMT Ghaziabad, having served in similar administrative positions at other educational institutions in India. He also serves on the board of the Association of Indian Management Schools, as well as the reviewer for the Association to Advance Collegiate Schools of Business, the AACSB, and South Asian Quality Systems of Business as well, that's the SAQS. Having initially worked in marketing and marketing communication roles within the automotive and advertising sectors, Dr. Talwar commenced his innings in academia with a PhD from the Alliance Manchester Business School, which was funded by Shell Europe. He later moved to institutions such as London School of Economics and Henley Business School, University of Reading as faculty. An avid teacher and marketing academic, having published at the Financial Times Top 50 in 2013, Dr. Talwar came back to India specifically for taking on an institution building roles and has not looked back since. It is my privilege in inviting Dr. Vishal Talwar, Director of IMT Ghaziabad, to kindly present the annual report for the academic year 2022-23, please.
Thank you, ma'am. Shri Sanjeev Puri, Chairman and Managing Director, ITC Limited. Chief Mentor of the IMT Group, Shri Kamalnath Ji. Members of the Governing Council and the Board of Governors, Shri Dipankar Chatterjee, distinguished guests, distinguished alumni, respected faculty, staff, and officers of IMT Ghaziabad, parents, and my dear graduating students. We gather here today to extend a warm and heartfelt welcome to the stars and the heroes of the day. Our incredible graduating batch. Your presence here fills our hearts with immense pride and joy, and we're honored to stand before you on this very, very important occasion. It's important for us to acknowledge that your success is not just an individual achievement, but a collective one. Your family, friends, professors, and the wider community as a whole have been part of your support system and will carry on to be the same. They've shared in your joys and triumphs, and they too deserve our gratitude. I stand here before you to present highlights from IMT Ghaziabad's journey in the last 1 year. The faculty is one of the strongest pillars of IMT Ghaziabad. They are a judicious blend of impressive credentials in teaching, research, and the industry. They stand strong and are supported by an extremely committed team of faculty, research associates, administrative officers, and staff. During the last year, I'm happy to tell you that our faculty members have published 133 papers in high repute journals and a number of case studies, books, book chapters, and articles in newspapers and magazines. Dr. Imran Khan, faculty in the marketing area, was very recently included in the top 2% researchers worldwide within the subfield of marketing. This list is published by Stanford University along with Elsevier and was recently released on the 4th of October. A number of faculty have received recognition and awards. I just would like to name a few of them. Dr. Arit Chaudhary, Dr. Banali Chakradhar, Dr. Gunjan Malhotra, Dr. Juhi Gehlot Sarkar, Dr. Kasturi Das, Dr. Rakesh Kumar Singh, Dr. Richa Saxena, and Dr. Sita Mishra. These are some of the names who have received awards in the last academic year. It's very heartening to know that IMT Ghaziabad faculty are actually being invited abroad to teach at different very well-known business schools across the world. This is obviously international faculty exchange in its true sense. Our mission of being a truly international business school is well underway. I'm happy to state that more than 35 international faculty from across Europe, Asia, and the Americas have come along to deliver courses to our students and in our programs. IMT is preparing students for a globally interconnected business world, and this endeavor of ours will only keep gaining further momentum. Our students have always been the pulse of the Institute and continue to bring several accolades and recognition from multiple events. In the year 2022-23, our students won many national competitions sponsored by organizations such as Dabur, L'Oreal, Tata Consumer Products, Reckitt, Adani, as well as Flipkart. These are just a few to name. Doing better in competitions is one major goal at IMT, and we have enabled a faculty support system to keep gaining further traction here. Placements at IMT Ghaziabad saw a resurgence post coming out of the shadow of the pandemic. We've been gaining momentum in this space with more and more recruiting partners trusting IMT for its talent needs. In the last 2 years, I'm happy to tell you that IMT has seen a growth of almost 40% in salaries for its graduates. This is a silver lining, an encouraging start, but we have to keep building from here. Our alumni are our torch bearers. IMT is the alma mater of more than 1,000 C-suite executives, entrepreneurs, and thousands of professional people serving in leadership positions across Indian and other global organizations. We're extremely grateful that they have always supported IMT in our collective mission. We've begun to reach out to our alumni across major cities in India and international centers, such as New York, London, and Dubai. We are keen to leverage their considerable experience. We are progressively putting systems in place for consistent engagement with our alumni from across the world. Each year, our alumni distinguish themselves through various recognitions and the honors they receive. The Institute was proud to see 2 of its alumni, Mr. Ankit Agarwal, class of 2010, he's here with us today, and Mr. Agragesh Ramani, class of 2016, on the national television show Shark Tank India, where they pitched their business ideas and received funding. Akash Gupta from the batch of 2008, who co-founded Zip Electric, has been making waves in the electric mobility and sustainability space. Ms. Jyoti Arora Mahindru, who's also here with us today, is making a mark as Chief People Officer at Wunderman Thompson. As a progressive institution, IMT has been moving ahead with our objectives of multidimensional relationships with the industry and other external stakeholders. The Institute launched the Center for Financial Markets at IMT Ghaziabad to provide a collaborative system for greater engagement among key stakeholders, namely alumni, students, faculty, and the financial sector industry experts. You will hear more about the center as it readies itself to spread its wings beyond the northern region. Our sustainability and social responsibility initiatives are being recognized within India and abroad. IMT Ghaziabad recognizes the value of sports in the ecosystem and as a form of socioeconomic mobility. It has made multiple endeavors in this area, and recently we had an MOU or tie-up with the All India Football Federation in July of 2023 to promote Indian football through research and innovation. Post-COVID, our management development initiatives have been gathering pace, and IMT is building on its existing strengths and creating newer relationships. IMT Ghaziabad has been making steady upward progress in various rankings. One that I would like to particularly mention today is our debut inclusion in the top 100 of the Financial Times Global's Masters in Management Ranking 2023, open only to high quality schools that have either an AACSB or an EQUIS accreditation. This is both a recognition and inspiration for all the stakeholders, faculty, students, alumni, and particularly the subgroups of faculty and staff who worked tirelessly towards getting all the necessary accreditations and providing all the analysis for the ranking process. It is worth highlighting that the criteria go beyond the traditional metrics to include critical and topical progressive metrics such as faculty gender ratio and alumni career progression. I'm happy to state that IMT Ghaziabad came in within the top 20 in that ranking for alumni career progression, a metric that reflects a true market-based value add provided by the program. We were also singled out by the Financial Times for our faculty gender ratio being 1:1. Apart from another school in France, we were the only ones there. To be recognized for such achievement on both professional and progressive criteria gives us immense satisfaction and is a vindication of the approach we have adopted in structuring every aspect of the program. We have now got to keep building on this further. In the last few years, higher education institutions, especially management schools, have become synonymous with corporate careers and a gateway to managerial roles in organizations big and small. Whilst this view is not far-fetched, it does lend itself to a narrow perspective and does not do justice to the capabilities and the ebullient talent that is emanating from such seats of learning. IMT Ghaziabad is shaping and mentoring this talent to contribute towards the startup ecosystem in smaller towns and cities through the Innovation and Incubation Center. The ability to create disruptive, innovative solutions for the Global South, for example, is not just a prerogative for a few major Indian metropolitan cities. What does the IMT Innovation Incubation Center do? It provides certain forms of support, enhanced mentoring and logistical support for startups originating from smaller cities, curating the entrepreneurial education curriculum, keeping in mind technicality as well as the mindset, operationalizing synergies across disciplines within an institution or outside, utilizing the vast alumni network for the greater good, such as mentoring, market access, and possibly in the future, even funding. You'll hear much more about IMT Ghaziabad's IIC, as we call it, in the years to come. Now, my dear graduating students, as you take your first steps outside this august venue this evening, those steps will be as proud alumni of IMT. An institution 43 years in the service of creating business leaders who carry the potential to transform. Fairness and integrity will be your natural allies in this unequal world. Your critical thinking, ability to read ambiguous situations, skills, networks, and most of all, your sensitivity towards society and the environment will help you differentiate yourselves as IMTians. A famous African proverb states, once you carry your own water, you will learn the value of every drop. Please go out there and experience things yourselves. Mix across strata and be mindful of the needs of the larger society. This will help you become more evolved decision makers. You'll soon realize your existence is an intricate web of choices. Or might I say, as some people say, bridges. Some are meant to be crossed, leading us to new horizons, while others must be left behind, severing connections that no longer serve our well-being. The bridges we cross can lead to growth, success, and happiness, while the bridges we leave behind frees us from toxicity, regret, and stagnation. You're joining an illustrious and closely knit group of IMT alumni who have been making themselves count in the world of business and beyond. Don't be fazed by any challenge, and most of all, commit yourself to continuous change. Learn new tools and new ways to solve problems. India has been confidently making strides in many spheres, including the world of business and management. The dedicated work of Indians from across the world, not necessarily just in India, is bearing fruit, and we've been resolutely inching towards our rightful place in the global scheme of things. IMT Ghaziabad has been keeping its own tryst with contemporary learning and industry relevance, and will continue on this path whilst you leave your mark out there. As you transition to becoming alumni and agents of change, I would urge us to work together and achieve greater goals. This is one bridge that both of us have to cross together. Wishing you the best always. Thank you.
Thank you very much indeed. That was our director of IMT Ghaziabad giving his annual report and a wonderful address indeed. I now have the privilege of introducing Mr. Kamal Nath, the chief mentor of IMT Group, who is unable to join us today due to other pressing engagements. Shri Kamal Nath is deeply admired and revered by every member of the IMT community and all of us here. Mr. Kamal Nath is a former Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh, is India's senior-most member of parliament, having been elected for 9 terms since 1980. Being the senior-most member of parliament, he served as Speaker pro tem and administered oaths to the newly elected members. He served as a member of the Parliamentary Standing Committee on Commerce and also as a member of the consultative committees for the Ministry of Finance and the Ministry of Corporate Affairs. He was India's Minister for Urban Development and Parliamentary Affairs till May 2014. In his capacity as the Honorable Minister of Parliamentary Affairs, Mr. Kamal Nath was responsible for the smooth conduct of both the houses of the Parliament from May 2009 to January 2011. He was a Minister for Road Transport and Highways. In his portfolio as a Minister of Road Transport and Highways, from 2009 to 2011, Mr. Kamal Nath paced the national highway development and also introduced a new national permit system for goods vehicles. As Commerce and Industry Minister of India from 2004 to 2009, Mr. Kamal Nath enunciated India's first comprehensive foreign trade policy in 2004, laying out a coherent roadmap with a twin focus on exports as well as employment. His firm grasp on economic issues and refined diplomatic skills were evident in the World Trade Organization negotiations. From 1995 to 1996, Mr. Kamal Nath was a Textiles Minister for India. Mr. Kamal Nath was first inducted in the Union Council of Ministers in 1991 as Minister for Environment and Forests. During his first 4-year tenure as Minister of Environment and Forests of India, Mr. Nath made a remarkable contribution to the enunciation and development of the national policy on ecological conservation and the abatement of pollution. His policy initiatives include the establishment of environment tribunals, the concept of environment audit, special measures for the further protection and conservation of fauna and flora, and the establishment of environment brigades and afforestation brigades. He enunciated global concepts on environmental tariffs and conceptualized global emission quotas. At the Earth Summit in Rio in 1992, Mr. Kamal Nath emerged as one of the chief spokesmen for developing countries and contributed significantly to the contours of the Climate Change Convention, the Biodiversity Conservation Convention, and the Forestry Agreement. He joined the Indian National Congress Party in 1968 as a youth worker and was elected to the parliament from the Chhindwara constituency for the first time in 1980. He has won parliamentary elections from the same constituency 9 times. Mr. Kamal Nath was educated at the prestigious Doon School and subsequently obtained his bachelor's degree in commerce from St. Xavier's College, Calcutta. In 2006, Jabalpur University conferred on him an honorary doctorate in recognition of his remarkable contribution to public life. Mr. Kamal Nath has contributed to higher education in his capacity earlier as President, Governing Council, IMT, and now as the Chief Mentor of IMT Group of Institutions. Ladies and gentlemen, I have the privilege of informing you that we have a pre-recorded message by Mr. Kamal Nath for the graduating batch of 2023.
Dear esteemed graduates and future leaders of the corporate world, I am truly privileged to be here with you on this remarkable occasion, which is both a celebration of your accomplishments and the beginning of a new chapter in your life. My sincere congratulations to each and every one of you, as well as to your families for earning your well-deserved diplomas. Today, I see a spark of resolve and self-assurance in you, which is a testament of your unflinching faith in your ability, capacity to face the challenges emerging from business and technology disruption and from an extremely dynamic business environment. Your progress to this point has been characterized by unceasing effort and dedication as you have assiduously developed a wide range of abilities through a variety of courses, placing yourself at the cutting edge of useful information. I proudly say that this distinguished institution's graduates have continually proven their excellence and have left unique footprints in the respective professional endeavors. While you embark on your journey to build impressive careers, I implore you to allocate a portion of your talents and energies towards a noble cause, the betterment of the world in which you live. It is crucial to recognize that the sustainability of humanity is instinctively linked to the sustainability of our planet Earth. I have every confidence that you will emerge as responsible and conscientious stewards of this beautiful world, acknowledging your role as guardians of its future. To my dear graduates, I extend my sincerest wishes for success across the realms of your personal, professional, and social life. May you carry the banner of your esteemed alma mater with pride and distinction, ensuring that it remains a beacon of excellence. May you find strength in your endeavors, resilience in the face of adversity, and the wisdom to lead with compassion and integrity. Congratulations once again. May your futures be as bright as the promise you hold in your hearts. Dear esteemed graduates,
That was Mr. Kamal Nath addressing our graduating students, and a wonderful address. Thank you very much, sir. It is indeed a pleasure to share the dais with the luminary, Mr. Sanjeev Puri, our distinguished chief guest for the Convocation 2023. I'm greatly privileged to say a few words of introduction of Mr. Sanjeev Puri. He's Chairman and Managing Director of ITC Limited, one of India's leading conglomerates with businesses spanning FMCG, hotels, paperboards and packaging, agri-business and information technology. He was also Chairman of ITC Infotech India Limited, its subsidiaries in the United Kingdom and USA, and Chairman of Surya Nepal Private Limited. He's an alumnus of the Indian Institute of Technology, Kanpur, and the Wharton School of Business. Spearheading the ITC Next Vision, Mr. Puri has driven an extensive strategy, reset to architect the next horizon of competitiveness, growth, and profitability to build a future tech, climate positive, innovative, and inclusive enterprise. Mr. Puri's emphasis on purposeful and cutting-edge innovation has led to the creation of sharp, focused R&D platforms that are continuously developing several differentiated as well as first-to-market products, addressing dynamic and evolving consumer preferences. Given his depth conviction that mega trends like digital and sustainability will reshape the future, Mr. Puri has passionately rallied the organization to develop capabilities, channelize investment and resources to enhance competitiveness of existing businesses and also identify tech-enabled growth opportunities. Lending new wings to IT's credo of nation first, and he has also articulated an ambitious sustainability 2.0 vision that will enlarge ITC's contribution to net zero economy and meaningfully support national priorities. Mr. Puri has served as a chairman of the expert group constituted by the 15th Finance Commission of the Government of India to promote agri-exports, and was a member of the technology discussion group Farm to Table, driving India's agricultural sector digitally, constituted by the Niti Aayog. He was also the chairman of the Action Council on ESG in Business under the aegis of the Business 20 India, the official dialogue forum with the global business community as part of India's G20 presidency. Presently, Mr. Puri serves as President Designate of CII. He's Chairman of the Advisory Council of the CII ITC Center of Excellence for Sustainable Development, Chair of the CII Associations Council, as well as the Membership Council, and a member of the CII Economic Affairs Council. And he's also Director on the board of US-India Strategic Partnership Forum, co-chair of the Business Commission to Tackle Inequality, set up by the World Business Council for Sustainable Development, member of the BRICS Business Council, and also member of the governing body of the National Council of Applied Economic Research. Mr. Puri is chairman of the Board of Governors of IIT Gandhinagar and is also on the governing board and the executive board of the Indian School of Business, Hyderabad. He was conferred the Distinguished Alumnus Award for the year 2018 by IIT Kanpur. He was bestowed with an honorary doctorate by the XIM University Bhubaneswar and honored with the Impact Person of the Year 2020 award by Exchange for Media. Ladies and gentlemen, do give a very warm round of applause as I welcome our chief guest, Mr. Sanjeev Puri, to deliver the Convocation Address 2023.
Dr. Talwar, Director, IMT, Mr. Dipankar Chatterjee, faculty, students, alumni, parents, good evening. It's indeed a privilege and a pleasure for me to be here with you today on this very special, this momentous occasion in your lives. And I'd like to first thank the President, the Director, and Shri Kamalnath ji for inviting me and giving me this opportunity to share some perspectives. At the outset, let me congratulate the young leaders of tomorrow as you graduate after, I'm sure, what has been a very enriching and fulfilling 2-year academic program in one of the finest institutes in India. I'm sure you're now well prepared for the next innings, which you're all very looking forward to. I also congratulate all the proud parents, the faculty, the director, the deans here, for the amazing institution that all of you have contributed to, and all of you have contributed to building the leaders of tomorrow. I'm sure all of you are very happy, delighted at this special occasion. All of you are looking forward to the next innings with great amount of aspirations, with a great amount of conviction and hope to make a difference in whichever field you wish to go. Of course, along with the aspirations do also come some anxieties. And I can connect to that maybe, but that's quite some time back, nearly 4 decades back. There are always anxieties about what the future holds for them, what it takes to make a difference, what it takes to be successful when you go out into the careers that you have chosen for yourselves. And of course, today it's a very different world. The choices were not so many 4 decades back. You have plenty of choices, and you have the opportunity
to choose wisely and to do things which you will really enjoy doing and not do something just merely because it is the done thing. You have that opportunity today, and I think that's a very important choice you have, and you must exercise it to the fullest. Let me, and you are today graduating at a time which is particularly exciting in India, because world over it's known as India's moment, India's decade. Some have even gone to the extent to say it's India's century. And why is it so? It has not happened by accident. I think there is a lot of merit in why it has happened. And the reason I'm sharing this with you is just to say the kind of opportunities that are there in India. The confluence of factors that have made this, the demography, the scale that India offers, the talent like yourselves that India has to offer, a lot of policy reforms that have happened in the past, India's success with the public digital infrastructure, the new world order, and all these confluence of factors have brought a lot of attention to India, and that's what gives it the enormous amount of opportunity in the future. The world is looking at India for manufacturing, for services, to cater to the large consuming market in India, but also a hub for the world. So herein lies the opportunity, herein lies the future for all of you as you enter the world, the new world today. But while India is doing well, in fact, India is doing particularly well given what we see all around us in the West. But I think there are certain issues and challenges today. And I thought I will just share with you some perspectives on it. I was told that, I should share with you my own journey and experiences. But then I thought, let me contextualize it, because what has worked for me is not going to work in future. I think some of the skills that I started my career with it are today obsolete, right? And therefore, let me just put it in a context and with that try and give some perspectives and some experiences. And just to set the context, I think it's important to recognize what are the real issues that are facing the world and therefore will face everybody, irrespective of what profession you get into. If you hear the global narrative, there are just three words to describe it: perma crisis, poly crisis, uncertainty. And why is that so? Because the world has many challenges. There is this climate emergency, there is the geopolitical crisis, there is the stress on account of social inequity, right? There is runaway inflation. While inflation is cooling off, but it's still high. Supply chains are still not normalized. And you have the power of digital that is causing profound change because of the manner in which it is developing. And that's a positive change. It's a tool, but then it's adding to the landscape that is there before you. So in this context, one can feel very challenged, particularly when you hear about issues of social inequity and climate emergency and the geopolitical crisis. How do you circumvent these issues? I think we have in India many reasons to be optimistic, many reasons to look at that as an opportunity and provide solutions, create solutions, not only for the nation, but for the whole world. And Chandrayaan is a great example. Ultimately, what worked in case of Chandrayaan? And I had the opportunity to hear the director of ISRO to talk about the secret sauce of success. It's of course Indian talent, but It's about exemplary leadership. It's about exemplary teamwork. It's about being passionate of what you are pursuing. It's about learning from failure. Simple, straightforward principles, but Indian talent delivered it. That's what is gives a lot of us reason to be optimistic and hopeful that India can convert this challenge into opportunities. And as you go forward, there are a few things, a few domains I believe that all of us need to immerse ourselves in, and a few leadership perspectives which have worked for me, and I thought I will share it with you. And I want to talk about the domains because tomorrow's world is a world where knowledge is going to be more important. Not superficial knowledge, but depth. Depth of your areas and broad appreciation of many, many areas. That's extremely important. And there are a few areas which I certainly would encourage all of you to immerse yourselves in, irrespective of what area you get into. The first I'm very scared to talk to you about is digital, because you're all Gen Z, and I normally learn digital from Gen Z. In my own company, I learn from the youngsters. But nonetheless, let me say to you that the change that it has caused today in our lives and work and so on and so forth is just the tipping on the iceberg. With artificial intelligence, quantum computing, change is going to be even more profound as we go forward. And it's important to keep pace, to upskill yourself, and more importantly, imagine what you can do with it. What you can do with it and what opportunities you can take. And just to tell you, how ready the world is, I'll give you an example. When COVID happened, we were doing training for farmers in aspirational districts. These are the most backward districts in India. And it was all on ground farmer training. Overnight, it pivoted to a digital mode. And it was not a small number. It was 500,000 farmers. And whatever was supposed to be done as per the program was very much achieved. This is just to say how ready even rural India is for digital. You have seen what the public digital infrastructure has done in India. And I, of course, met Ankit earlier. I mean, he's also, created a model that rides on the power of the digital technologies. And that's what that's what it's done to the startup world in India. India has very soon become the third largest startup ecosystem in the world. That's how much empowerment it has done. And it has also empowered people at the bottom of the pyramid. So digital is going to be a very important area that you must immerse yourself in. Our own company. Also, we have gone through this transformation. We were a legacy company. We've created a digital first culture, democratized infrastructure, empowered people to experiment, learn, fail, but learn from the successes also, and scale up and scale up fast. And huge impact across operations. Whether it's on profitability, whether it's on revenue, it's a very powerful tool, and you must immerse yourself in it and very seriously be a student of digital, I would say, for life. Digital has to be mainstreamed. It is not about the IT department or some digital marketing guy sitting somewhere. That is no more going to work. It's part of every facet of operation. However, as you embark on this journey, and there's lots happening in this journey, you'll also always have to make sure that you have clarity in objectives and continuously assess. And if it is not working out the way you envisaged, it is better to give it up. You will have 9 failures and 1 success in this. Be ready for it. Think big, start small, scale up fast. Do not get into an activity trap, because that's one flip side of this technology. There is so much happening that we get so engrossed and get into an activity trap. It's extremely important to remain focused on what you want to achieve. The second area all of you must immerse yourself is on sustainability. You know how extreme weather events are multiplying. By 2030, 21 cities in India will run out of water. 54% of India is water stressed. In the first 120 days of this year, 84 days had extreme weather events. And because we will cross 1.5 degrees, extreme weather events will multiply. Global cooling will only happen few decades later. So this is going to impact quality of life. It's going to disrupt supply chains. It's going to have its own health issues. So this cannot be ignored. You need to work on your supply chains. We need to find solutions to some of these issues. It is no more, again, something that is in the realm of specialism. It is embedded. It has to be mainstream and part of the strategy of the enterprise. And in ITC, we call this responsible competitiveness. And when you look at this from the same lens of your business, and you look at the synergy or a unified model of creating a competitive advantage or a winning strategy that also adds value to society, you can actually create one, a virtuous cycle, and two, a unique sources of competitive advantage. And just to give you quick examples, the world's first 12 hotels to be net zero carbon are all ITC hotels. Now, does this make business sense? It's of course the right thing to do and we must do it. It also makes good business sense because they're the most efficient hotels. Number two, younger generation, the Gen Zs, etc., are very concerned about sustainability. They will exercise choice in favor of product services that embed sustainability. So it's good for business, it's good for the planet. We did climate smart agriculture, which on 2.3 million acres, GHG emissions reduced by 66%. Farmer incomes improved between 60 to 90%. So what is good for planet is good for the farmers. So it actually, besides creating resilience in your agri value chain, which will be for a fair bit of time unique to you, it is also good for the farmer, good for the planet. So sustainability is a subject that you must immerse yourself, each one of you, keep updated, and it is part and parcel of whatever you do. The two other areas that equally each one needs to completely immerse, I think, is this whole facet of innovation. Innovation is important, not only because it's a hyper-competitive world. It is also important because in the new world order with so much change, new opportunities will come through innovation. It is also important because innovation is required to solve some of the pressing issues. And in future, you will find that impact can be made, success can be got only if some of these opportunities or challenges are unlocked. I'll give you our own example. In ITC, when we went into consumer goods, we were a late entrant. We are fairly large today, but we were successful because we invested ahead of time on research and development. We're the largest private sector innovator in India. And the amount, the quantum of FMCG brands, 25 mother brands with 29,000 crores of consumer spends that's been created in 2 decades is unparalleled. And I would put one of the major reasons being our deep commitment to research and development and innovation. And the fourth area that must look at is supply chain, because there are 3 things that are going to happen. Supply chain will change because of geopolitics. Supply chains will change because of energy transition. and supply chains need to change because of resilience. And resilience is very important given climate disruptions. What is being attempted is through analysis of big data, climate models to determine where the vulnerabilities are and to fix that. So these are areas that are going to be extremely important in future. And these are the four domains I would encourage all of you to really immerse yourself in and be lifelong students of these four domains. These are going to be very critical in future. From a leadership standpoint, there is no doubt that you'll have to lead change. You will have to manage change. That's going to be extremely, extremely important. And to manage that, you will have to yourself swim in turbulent waters. I would really put my own experience in three buckets. The first bucket I call is growth mindset. And growth mindset, for which you really require the passion and energy to be committed to your purpose, comes only if you have made the right choices. If you're not enjoying what you're doing, it's not going to happen. So first, make the right choices. And when you will pursue your goals and your objectives and your aspirations, you will have lots of ups and downs. In this volatile world, you will have a lot of things that will not work the way that you intended it to be. So I find very useful, very simple concept of PDCA that we all learned in schools and colleges. Plan, do, check, act. Continuously keep in touch with your customers, keep on looking at what impact it's creating and keep on fine tuning. The more agile you are and the quickly you can pick up the deviations and correct it, the more successful you will be, because you will have to have alternate paths. Very often what you're trying to do will not succeed. Continuously challenge whatever has been achieved. In fact, somebody once told me whatever works is obsolete. That's the spirit you have to go with. And be a good mentee. We often talk about mentorship. What I have found in my own experience is being a good mentee is very powerful. Reach out to whoever can give you solutions. When I was in the factory, I'll share this anecdote with you. When I was in the factory in the 90s, we wanted to transform quality because the economy had opened. And I was speaking to a lot of people to get some ideas. And the most insightful idea came to me from a person who was actually responsible for housekeeping in the factory. Right. So anybody who is close to the scene of action, anybody can give you an idea. So we should not have the hesitation to go there. The second important facet is to be futuristic. You have to observe what is happening in the world, observe the trends, digest them, join the dots, and be able to anticipate what implication or what is going to happen in future and take your actions ahead of the curve, because this is going to be a constant journey. And when you do that, when you're analyzing implications, always think about your customer. He has to be at the center of what you're doing. And do not hesitate to change gears. Very often, we get emotionally bound to what has succeeded in the past. That may not work in the future. So we should be open to changing gears. And this is going to be extremely important in the world that we are getting into. The last area is about managing your ecosystem. It's no more that enterprises are going to win. It's going to be ecosystems that will win in future. Even as individuals, it's not you as an individual who can merely win. You can win and you can succeed if you can energize your ecosystem, if you can align your ecosystems, if you can constantly motivate, energize them, and you do so by sharing the larger purpose, by being open, transparent with them, and mobilizing and harnessing their collective thought. I went to, in 1991, I went for a program to Asian Institute of Management in Manila. And this was to study how the Japanese were able to manufacture flawlessly. And that was important because India was globalizing. We had to face global competition. And the lesson I learned from them was it's about getting extraordinary results from ordinary people. And you do it by three principles: creating the aspiration, empowering them by providing them the skills, and setting the goal. That's actually called the Aristotle model. And we came back to our factories. We spoke to workers in halls. We skilled them. We collectively set a goal, and a quantum goal from a quality index of 60 to 80. How do we take it up? In 3 months flat, the entire unit rallied around and was able to change the index. That's the innate capacity and potential of everybody. It's for us to be able to unleash that potential. So these are, as you manage change, this is going to be extremely important, because you will have to constantly re-energize and realign your ecosystem. Let me once again congratulate all of you and wish you all a very fulfilling and rewarding career. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much indeed, distinguished chief guest, Mr. Sanjeev Puri, for your wonderful convocation address to IMT Ghaziabad convocating students of 2023. Thank you very much, sir. May I now request Mr. Sanjeev Puri to kindly award medals to the first and second rank holders graduating from the academic programs of 2023 at IMT Ghaziabad. May I request the director to kindly escort him to the front of the top table, please. So, everyone in the audience, kindly put your hands together as I announce the names. The overall highest CGPA for 2-year programs, ladies and gentlemen, goes to the dual country program. The gold goes to Shubhangi Verma. Congratulations. And the full-time gold goes to Gagan Sharma. The silver goes to Twinkle Dawar for the full-time program. For finance, Devansh Shigupta is not here, who will receive the silver medal, but not here. So for marketing, the gold goes to Pratim Sanjay Shah. Congratulations. And the marketing, the silver medal goes to Diksha Shani. Congratulations. And I think somebody is going to do a lot of running around. The dual country program, the gold goes to Shubhangi Verma. Congratulations. the dual country program, the silver goes to Shubham Singh. Congratulations. The banking and financial services, the gold medal goes to Abhishek Menon. The banking and financial services, the silver medal goes to Jaspreet Kaur. Congratulations. The silver medal for PGDM executive goes to Mrinal Malik. Congratulations. The PGDM part-time, the gold medal goes to Ikshit Jain. Congratulations. The silver medal for PGDM part-time goes to Mayank Chabra. Congratulations. Thank you very much. Thank you, distinguished gentlemen. Can you be seated, please? In recognition of the contribution made by its wide base of alumni in the field of business and knowledge, IMT Ghaziabad has developed a culture of felicitating two of its highly successful alumni every year. We have and honor our alumni in our two distinguished categories, the Distinguished Alumnus Award, celebrating the lifelong contributions of our outstanding alumni to society, and the Alumnus Achievers Award, recognizing the remarkable early career accomplishments and societal contributions of our promising young graduates. These awards exemplify our commitment to nurturing talent, fostering excellence, and acknowledging the diverse paths of our alumni follow in leaving a lasting impact on the world. After a rigorous shortlisting process, a name is selected from the list of our esteemed alumni. I'd now like to first announce the Distinguished Alumnus Award for 2023. Amongst the many accolades and recognitions bestowed upon our esteemed graduates, at the heart of our recognition lies the prestigious Distinguished Alumnus Award, guided by 4 essential criteria: contribution to society, professional achievements, contributions to IMT, and awards and recognitions. We honor alumni who have made a profound societal impact, excellence in their careers, contributed significantly to our institution's growth, and earned accolades for their exceptional contributions. This year, ladies and gentlemen, let's give a very warm round of applause as we have decided to confer the Distinguished Alumnus Award to Miss Jyoti Arora Mahindru. A few words about her. Ms. Jyoti is an alumnus of the class of 1993. She has an MBA in HR management from IMT Ghaziabad with 3 decades of work experience in corporate and consulting assignments. She has an extensive experience as an HR leader in designing end-to-end HR framework for large corporates, especially on best practices with regard to culture management, coaching and mentoring, talent management, and engagement and organizational transformation. She has extensive HR experience in diverse industries such as retail, media, and advertising, and has been part of the success stories with brands like Star India, Barista, Walmart, McCann, and is currently the Chief People Officer at one of the most prestigious advertising agencies of the country, Wunderman Thompson, South Asia. Her strategic role is to attract the right talent, develop high performance and agile teams in a fast evolving business landscape, focus on people-centric policies, embrace employee well-being, diversity and inclusion, and ensure Wonderman Thompson remains as an employer of choice. Jyoti loves building teams, motivating people to reach their potential, and believes that learning and personal growth never stops. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming our esteemed recipients to the stage to accept the well-deserved applause. And this award goes to Miss Jyoti Arora. Can you come up on stage, please? And I request Mr. Sanjeev Puri to kindly felicitate Miss Jyoti Arora with a bouquet as well as a trophy, please. Congratulations. I now request Ms. Jyoti Arora Mahindru to kindly address the graduating batch of 2023, please.
Hi, students. This is so special. I was here exactly 30 years ago, graduating in 1993. And to get this award today is really, really special. Thank you. Thank you so much. All I'll say is, while you're all ready, you've got the skills, you've got the knowledge, IMT has prepared you, and I can bet you on that IMT prepares very well. Just go out and do what you love doing. In IMT, remember, our fests are, I don't know what we call it now. What do we call the annual fest now? Passion, still passion? Okay, so you've done it all in passion. You will do the same things, but at a larger scale in the corporate world. Guys, go out. There's nothing that you can't do. I can promise you that. I've been there for 30 years, and I can guarantee IMT does a damn good job in preparing all of us. It is very special to me because I also got my husband from here. So, so IMT has given me everything that I needed, a good corporate career and a loving husband. Cheers to all of you.
I've heard many lovely acceptance speeches, but this beats them all. Thank you very much, the wonderful Miss Jyoti Arora Mahindru, for a lovely, lovely address. I'd now like to announce the Young Alumnus Achievers Award 2023, acknowledging that excellence transcends age. IMT Ghaziabad introduced the Young Alumnus Achievers Award in 2019. This accolade is dedicated to celebrate the exceptional accomplishments and meaningful societal contributions made by our promising young alumni. This award serves as a testament to our commitment to nurturing talent and fostering excellence amongst our young alumni who have already made significant strides in their professional journeys. This year, the Institute has decided to confer the Young Alumnus Achievers Award to Mr. Ankit Agarwal. Let's give a round of applause. Mr. Ankit Agarwal is an alumnus of the class of 2010. He's a founder and CEO of Unstop, a community engagement and hiring platform for students and freshers where talent, needs, and opportunities. Unstop is a playground for talented individuals to learn, upskill, showcase their skills, gain CV points, and get hired to unlock their true potential throughout their academic journey. Unstop has a community of 6 million plus students and freshers. Ankit's journey combines a background as a consultant at top firms, including Sapient and Deloitte, with a passion for education demonstrated through his involvement with Teach for India. Ankit's dedication to Unstop has been duly recognized, earning Unstop the distinction of the best workforce enablement startup by Entrepreneur India and the prestigious Startup 50 Trailblazer Award by Dun and Bradstreet. His impactful ideas have reached global audiences through his encouraging and engaging TEDx talks, and he was named amongst India's 100 Great People Managers by Forbes in 2020. Beyond work, Ankit is an avid cricket player, adventurer, and philanthropist committed to education, diversity and inclusion, and health and well-being. Ankit finds joy in spending quality time with his friends and family. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming our esteemed recipient to the stage to accept the well-deserved award. I request Mr. Sanjeev Puri to kindly felicitate Mr. Ankit Agarwal, please. Let's give him a round of applause. He will receive a bouquet and a trophy. Congratulations. So on his t-shirt is written, "Be unstoppable." So that's what he stands for. So now I request Mr. Ankit Agarwal to address the graduating batch of 2023, please.
Hi, everyone. First of all, how many sitting in the audience on the left-hand side, because those are students, are part of Unstop? Can you please raise your hand? And I assume all of them. Thank you so much. This is what Unstop was started off. We wanted to connect all this bright talent with the right opportunities, with the right employers, and with their dream companies. I am truly humbled and honored to receive this award. Unstop and IMT both have a special space in my heart because Unstop roots were laid out at IMT itself. During my IMT stint, I opted out of my summer placements and started a blog called Dare to Compete. And only in 2017, I pushed myself to go from passion of a blog to a professional website in 2017. And today we are the largest community engagement platform. Just wanted to give you two aspects. I think one, Sanjeev sir, you spoke about mentorships or so. What we have done, and I think that has been a very, very good hit, is that any student anywhere in the world can actually hop onto Unstop and find a mentor across industries. So if you are looking at making a career in data science or in Amazon, you can actually find a practitioner and block that 30-minute slot. And I think that has actually created or done wonders for both the mentors as well as the mentees. And the second aspect, again, Sanjeev sir talked about connecting the dots and analyzing. I learned it from my father, and this example, many people will say that it's not true, but I'll tell you what, I got to know about demonetization at least a week in advance, right? And I'll tell you how I got to know about it. So this was basically one day, 8 o'clock, I reach office. I reach home. My dad tells me that, Ankit, if you have any cash, please deposit. And trust me, at that point in time, there was no news, right? And I looked at my dad, I said, जैसे बाकी सब बोलेंगे, शायद ऐसे ही बोल रहे हैं, right? And my wife is a doctor, so we do have some maybe 30,000 cash, but we didn't give heed to it. After a week, I came back again to home, and Modi ji was on the TV announcing demonetization. And then the straight face I looked at my dad, and I sort of asked him as to, Dad, how did you come to know about this? Trust me, my dad is a retired banker, sort of an introvert. He doesn't go out, but he reads 6 newspapers a day, all magazines, right? Fortune, Forbes, everything. And then he tells me that a similar exercise happened about 30 years back, and he could read few of those articles regarding RBI shifting their presses from their main area to something else. And there were other elements that he could connect to get that insight that there is something which is happening. So trust me, I think analyzing and connecting the dots is the best thing an institute like IMT teaches you. You can actually get marketing, or you can read about marketing in Philip Kotler as well. The more discussions you have, the more connecting of the dots you do, that lays your foundation. Thank you so much. And I'm honored to be awarded.
Thank you very much. So the unstoppable Mr. Ankit Agarwal, thank you very much for doing your alma mater. Very proud. Thank you. So now we move on to the best part of the convocation, the administration of the management oath by the director of IMT Ghaziabad. My request, Dr. Vishal Talwal, the director of IMT Ghaziabad, to administer the management oath to all the students of the graduating batch of 2023 of IMT Ghaziabad, please.
Okay, I think,
May I request all the students to kindly stand to take their oath, please? Thank you.
So repeat after me. I, having qualified for, do solemnly take an oath that, to the best of my ability, knowledge and judgment, I'll duly and sincerely bring my organization to excellence with utmost satisfaction to all stakeholders. Utilize all resources placed at my disposal to achieve sustainable development in accordance with the rule of law. Uphold principles of business ethics and practice tenets of good governance. May you prove worthy of being a true IMTian.
Thank you, sir. I now invite the Dean Academics, Dr. Amit Sareen, to kindly come up on stage and present the graduating students, please.
Sir, I present to you the students of the postgraduate diploma in management programs whose names appear on the list and who have been examined and found qualified for the postgraduate management programs, to which I pray that they may be admitted.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the President and the Governing Council of this institute, I admit you to the postgraduate diploma in management programs. And I charge you that ever in life and conversation, you show yourself worthy of the same.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. I now invite Sri Sanjeev Puri and Dr. Vishal Talwar to award diplomas to the students and the graduating class of 2023, please. All the students who have pursued postgraduate diploma in management from IMT Ghaziabad, batch of 2023, will now rise to take their diplomas. The chairperson and the co-chairperson of the PGDM programs, Professor Barnali Chakradhar and Professor Gurmeet Singh, will usher in the students, please. So I'll start with the names. Can you come up on stage? Because I'll just say the names quickly. Ayush Kumar, Ayush Sahani, Abhinav Nagani, Abhinav Sinha Reddy Adula, Abhishek Praveen Kamale, Aditya Ravishankar, Akshat Rawat, Akshita Mangal, Alfaz P, Aman Arora, Anam Tazim Pathan, Anand Kumar Singh, Anurag Bhattacharjee, Archit Sareen, Bhanu Kumar, Bhavik Kantilal Shah, Vinita Roy, Bishwenda Mandal, Bundili Yashwant, Chaitanya Dhal. Doipayan Bhattacharjee, Gagan Sharma, Harshit Banka, Harshit Kuchal, Himangshu Solanki, Ishan Joshi. Jaya Krishna Gupta, Jeet Chaudhary, Karan Sharma, Keshav Rath, Kuldeep Singh Deora, Kumar Shreyas, Manan Rajendra Kumar Gupta, Mansi Sahani, Mayank Jain. Mayuk Sinha, Meet Anil Jain, Milind Madhav Singh, Palerla Reddy, Paritosh Singhal, Pranav Khanna, Prashant Raj, Prashant Sharma, Pratik Raj, Priyanshu Kedia. Pulkit Chaudhary, Rahul Chauhan, Rahul Kharkia, Rahul Kumar Singh, Ramaya Arya, Ronak Agarwal, Ravi Ramsisaria, Rohit Joshi, Rohit S. Sachit Sharan Suresh Kumar, Samik Kasha Churwal, Samin Sundhi. Sanchit Gupta, Sanket Devanand Deshmukh, Setapalli Veda Prakash Pani Kumar. Shagun Malhotra, Shivam Gupta, Shivam Hamir Bhasya, Siddhant Rajkumar, Siddharth Modgil, Snehal Bastia, Shomnath Banerjee, Shomik Bhattacharjee, Saurabh Sandeep Khagode, Shajan Gupta, Sulochana Roy, Sumant Mishra, Shushant Agarwal, Sapnil Roy. Swastik Singh, Urvashi Bhatia, Vaibhav Goel, Vamika Shah, Vinayak Sarup, Vivek Kumar Singh, Yash Gupta, Yogesh Kumar Jha, Twinkle Dawar, Jia Nivas, Ujwal Agarwal, Sarthak Jindal, J. Devang Kapadia. Naman Goel, Madhur Bhardwaj, Astha Gupta, Arjun Goel, Hardik Batra, Jatin Kushwa, Rushita Abhay Lonkar, Rahul Raj, Shreya Gupta, Shivani Bhardwaj, Visa Pragada Anand, Aditya Raj Singh Solanki. Akshay Saurabhai Shah, Ansh Rajdev, Rahul Sharma, Rajat Sharma, Sajal Agarwal, Shivam Shishbhodia, Abhishek Kumar Agarwal, Dipesh Sharma, Siddhant Mukesh Goel, Anjali Singh, Ayush Dharamdar Joshi, Shubh Agarwal, Chisti George Varghese, Tanmay Basak, Mrinal Nayak, Manan, Shanu Vijay Kheria, Mayank Juneja. Amandeep Sharma, Lovesh Jetwani, Ayush Rajput, Navneet Fatehpuria, Debayan Datta, Shivangi Jain, Tarun Dhama, Yash Dubey. I will now call on the students of the postgraduate diploma management finance as per my list. May I now request them to kindly come up on stage. Abhi Sangwan, Abhishek Minocha, Amit Kumar Maurya, Ankit Arora, Anmol Chaturvedi, Dhanikonda Venkata Nanda Gopal, Divyansh Yadav, Harshita Punjabi, Himanshu Rajput, Indrajot Singh Dhaliwal, Janil Soren Mehta, Sarthik Agarwal, Kartik Mishra, Kunal Parekh, Mayank Gupta, Mukund Agarwal, Priyas Kiran Kumar Patel, Priyanka Bairagi, Rohit Kumar Singhvi, Saloni Rastogi, Saurav Jolly. Sarath Chandra Kavaluru, Shashwata De, Shinjini Sinha, Shivangi Sinha, Shriya Malhotra, Vivek Singh Gosai, Rudraksh Gaba, Naman Agarwal, Aditya Gupta, Rishabh Gupta, Atharva Saxena, Mayank Kumar Jha, Raghav Bansal, Sahil Biswas. Now I'll call on the names of the students of the postgraduate diploma in management marketing, please. Abhinav Gulati, Abhishek Mishra, Abhishek Jain, Aditya Khandelwal, Adrija Podar, Agrim Roy, Akash Samson, Akhil Jain Nair, Akshat Merathia, Amarpal Singh Ahlawat, Angad Preet Singh Bhatia, Anmol Singh, Anubhav Dagar, Anubhav Singh, Anusha Harikumar, Arijit Goswami. Arun Tej Maruti Prasad Lingutla, Arvind Pratap R, Ashish Santosh Nair, Avi Arora, Aviral Kumar, Ayush Sharma. Ayush Agarwal, Ayush Girdhar, Ayush Saraf, Bharat Kumar R, Chalabotla Meghna Reddy, Chinmay Jain, Devang Chaudhary, Devangsh Khandelwal, Devangsh Garg, Dheeraj Kumar, Diksha Sahani, G.R. Dhimant, Harsh Srivastava, Harshit Agarwal, Harshvardhan Sharma, Rishabh Raj, Janavi Tawakle, K. Jai Kiran, Kanupriya Mittal, Karan, Kartik Sabudi, Kartik Sharma, Karun Chug, Kaushab Menon, Kostub Menon, Kavya Karmendra Desai. Ketan Manoj Pandey, Kishore P, Kondredi Girish, Prutat Ghadge, Kshitij Rekhan, Lavanya Parak, Lovnish Vij, Mehak Bajaj, Manvi Gupta, Mausam Kumar Kandelwal. Mayank Gupta, Mayank Singh, Mayank Sood, Mayor Pradeep Kumar Jeswani, Mohammad Arbaz Khan, Mo Mani Abdul Ghani Mutwali, Mridang Ravi Iyengar, Naman Jindal, Navadit Gautam, Nirmit Harit Mehta, Nishant Chaudhary, Nirkash Jain, Nitin Sankhyan, Nupur Chauhan, Parikshit Sanjay Dahivalkar, Prakhar Jain, Pranjali Subodh Gupta, Pratik Budani, Pratik Jain, Pritam Sanjay Shah, Rachit Gupta. Raghav Bhalla, Rahil Shah, Riya Nitin Nehulkar, Rishabh Makhan, Ritvik Kamal Sureka, Ronit Singh, Satvik Mahajan, Sagar Rughani, Sai Ganesh K, Sanmati Goel, Sanmoy Saha, Saptadeep Ghosh, Sargam Sood, Sharad Agarwal, Sharang Verma, Shiv Shakti Kumra, Shreya Juneja, Siddharth Agarwal, Siddharth Srivats, Simran Khanijao, Shrishti Khanna, Saurabhi Chaudhary, Suraj Kumar, Tashish Yadav, Umang Makhija, Vaibhav J. Srivastava, Varun Bansal, Varun Piyush Patel, Varun Pralad Rao, Vishnu Nayak, Vivek Mahalwal. Vivek Shashikumar Mutha, Yash Bilor, Yashika Luthra, Yathat Agarwal, Yatish Rakesh Jain, Vikrant Dubey, Akash Chandra Shekhar, Rishabh Raghav, Sugandha Pathak, Dhruv Jain, Vikramjit Singh Sidhu, Saurabh Kumar, Mehul Bagaria, Atul Bhaskar, Manas Ojha, Utkash Arjun Anus, Nishant Goswami, Pranav Anand. Upasana, Anubhati Dikshit, Raghav Mittal, Kriti Goel, Hakimuddin Ognawala, Prince Kumar, Shubham Sharma, Jhilmil Gupta, Aridhya Mehra, Pranay Mathur, Himanshu Bankoti, Sejal Gupta, Apurva Girish Patel. Shreya Singh, Tejas Sethia, Sheshawat Gupta, and Sahil Goel, Akshat Vinod Kumar Gupta. I will now announce the names of the students from the batch of PGDM Dual Country Program. The co-chairperson of the PGDM DCP program, Professor Neha Arora, will usher in the students. The students of the Dual Country Program are Abhilasha Sood, Abhishek Rai, Aditya Raj, Akshat Sindhu, Amog Mishra, Anand Shankar, Aniket Rajesh Jain, Arpit Singh, Ayush Chandra, Chaitanya Sudhir Agarwal, Daksh Segal, Devrat Gupta, Dharya Kalra, Ishit Batra, Janavi Maheshwari, Janvi Shah Jha, Kartik Pachoria, Kirat Saluja, Keshav Agarwal, Kumar Sanu Singh, Kundan Agarwala, Kusmita Nair, Manish Sarkar, Manit Kohli, Manoj Gupta, Mehul Sharma, Naman Singhal, Navda Balhara, Navneet Kumar, Nihal Rai, Nikita Bhatt, Padmavati Roy Chaudhary, Parag Garg, Ritik Shadija, Rohan Himangshabhai Rawal, Sarthak Das, Sarthak Singh, Sarthak Natvarlan Keni, Shivam Munshi, Shreyash Nair, Shubham Singh, Shubhangi Verma, Siddhi Vinayak, Shohani Kapoor, Shuprit Kumar Atul Sahai, Tanish Dhameja, Vaibhav Ahuja, Vansh Ranka, Vasu Vikas Jain, Vijit Singh, Zuhaib Kamran. Students of the postgraduate diploma in management, banking, and financial services. The area chairperson, finance, Professor Simran Sandhu, will usher in the students, please. I'm now announcing the names of the students of the postgraduate diploma in management, banking and financial services. A. Akhil Rao, Abhinand Sivaprasad Nair, Abhinav Mahajan, Abhishek Karnani, Abhishek Menon, Abhishek Arvind Gupta, Achintya Divedi, Aditya Chandra, Adnan Moez Siddiqui, Agni Bhattacharya. Dikshant Arora, Harsh Kejriwal, Jasprit Kaur, Karan Jani, Katamuru Rama Sai Lokit, Manish Jhawar, Mopuri Rakesh, Nilansh Kulsheshtra, Piyush Singla, Ram Harshan Dikshit, Ritika Dubey, Sakhat Tiwari, Samiksha Mittal, Sanskruti Agarwal, Santosh Prithvi Maduri, Shubham Shah, Sumit Sarkar, Varun NS. Vegesna Mohan Satya Ashok, Vishnu Pranay, Vriti Virnani, Yash Dayanand Yadav, Arijit Das, Amitoj Singh, Dipanshu Singh. All the students who have pursued postgraduate diploma in management executive from IMT Ghaziabad will now rise to take their diplomas. The chairperson and the co-chairperson of PGDM executive program, Professor Nihar Amonkar and Professor Subhendu Patnaik, will usher in the students, please. The students' names are Ayush Agarwal, Akshay Manchanda, Devakshi Joshi, EMV Vishwanath Kaushik, Himan Maheshwari, Dipsha Swain, Medha Puri, Mrinal Malik, Nalin Pandey, Sahil Verma, Sambit Kumar Bhuyan, Tanya Datta, Vinayak Mathur, Ankita Sharma, Smriti Satish Tiwari, Ravi Kumar Nayak. All the students have pursued postgraduate diploma in management part-time program from IMT Ghaziabad will now rise to take their diplomas. The chairperson and the co-chairperson of the PGDM part-time program, Professor Richa Saxena and Professor Swati Bhulyani, will usher in the students, please. The students' names are Ambuj Agarwal, Mayank Chabra, Muskan Sethi, Nikhil Khurana, Piyush Agarwal, Rohan Paul. Rohit Kumar Pandey, Shreya Gulehar, Syed Mohammad Taha, Anurag Tyagi. Urvashi Thapa, Pankhuri Srivastav, Anand Yaduvanshi, Faraz Ahmed Khan, Ikshit Jain, Jatin Mittal, Shitrich, Sandeep Kumar Singh, Mahendra Pratap Singh. Now we have a special category for the others who have come much later than the registration, but they've come indeed. Ojas Modi, Raghav Daga, Rahul Kumar, Somil Dharmendra Mehta, Abhijit Vittal Apar, Mirzadad Bairuz Irani, Shubham Sharma, Nehal Agniotri, Anjali Singh, Aishwarya Mundada, Vedant Agarwal, Ishan Rajput, Yash Chaudhary, Manvendra Singh, Pratyaksh Verma, Piyush Kumar Rai, Adarsh Rathi. Thank you very much, distinguished chief guest and director of IMT Ghaziabad. And let's give a warm round of applause to all the graduating students. Thank you very much. Congratulations to all of you. And we now request for a proposing of the vote of thanks. And for that, I'd like to invite our Dean Academics, Dr. Amit Sareen, to kindly deliver the vote of thanks, please.
Well, a warm welcome to our most valued mentor, Shri Kamalnath Ji, Honorable Chief Guest, Shri Sanjeev Puri, members of Governing Council and Board of Governors of IMT Ghaziabad, Vice President of Governing Council, Mr. Dipankar Chatterjee, Director of IMT, Dr. Vishal Talwar, faculty and colleagues from CDL campus, distinguished alumni of IMT, graduating students, parents, guests, esteemed faculty members, officers, staffs, and everyone gathered here. It's my privilege to propose a vote of thanks and acknowledge the contribution of all present here in making this event a great success. First of all, thanks are due to Shri Kamalnath Ji, the mentor of IMT Group. We are grateful to have such an eminent administrator and a man with a strong vision and mission as our mentor. His leadership is reflected in all developmental activities of our educational institutions. Thank you for your continuous mentorship, sir. On behalf of IMT Ghaziabad, I would really extend a hearty vote of thanks to our chief guest, Shri Sanjeev Puri, Chairman and Managing Director, ITC. We have been really privileged to have us here, sir. His inaugural address set the tone for the events of the day. His gracious presence for distribution of awards, certificates for academic excellence and diplomas to the graduating students was a great encouragement to all present here. Also, the ITC hotels being net zero, so many of them, is a great example for all of us in terms of sustainability and good business. And so many things are you talked. It's so much worth focusing on, like the concept of digital transformation and how it's even happening at a rural level, at a large scale. How ITC and other companies are developing an ecosystem, and you win not just as an individual organization but as an ecosystem. And how you set the context of India's decade or India's century, and what are the subtexts of it, and how that presents an opportunity to all of us. So thanks, sir, for giving us so many insights. In fact, one of our faculty members, Pooja Agarwal, I was discussing, she uses the ITC balance sheet for a couple of years for discussing in the class. So she may like to have a word with you. I'm thankful to Mr. Dipankar Chatterjee, Vice President of the Governing Council, for his continuous guidance and support in ensuring that our institution continues to thrive and uphold its standards of excellence. Thanks, sir, for taking your valuable time out and for your continuous guidance and support throughout. Thank you, sir. I thank the distinguished alumni of IMT who have participated in the convocation. Thanks for coming and taking your time out. I'm immensely also thankful to Master of Ceremony, Ms. Kaveri Mukherjee, for taking her time out and her dynamic presence at the dais. I would like to especially mention our dynamic director, Dr. Vishal Talwar, who is a catalyst and is a pillar of strength for all of us. His exemplary leadership and dedication to the institute and his vision and commitment have been instrumental in shaping our institution's growth and excellence. I would like to congratulate and thank all our dedicated faculty members whose hard work is today coming and giving us the results, for their tireless efforts in imparting knowledge, nurturing talents, and molding the minds of our students. Our faculty members are committed towards excellence and have played a pivotal role in the success of our graduating students. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for your efforts. Also, the officers and staff and colleagues at IMT Ghaziabad, I thank them for their tireless and efforts and support and commitment throughout the year for making this institute a great success. I would also like to thank all the student volunteers for their cooperation and untiring support. I'm sure they worked, all of us. In fact, yesterday night, many of the volunteers were working. An event like this cannot happen overnight. The wheels started rolling a couple of months ago. We have been fortunate enough to have a very proactive combined team of faculty, officers, and staff. So last 2 months they have worked. We are almost 22 committees, and all those committees have done a lot of work. It was quite effortless, because of a lot of planning and dedicated work being done, self-driven by the teams. And then, of course, we had the core committee. And the entire IMT team having had a lot of discussions and meetings, and this is they are behind the success of the Convocation 2023. Last but not the least, I'm grateful to all the distinguished invitees, parents, and graduating students for supporting us and taking this event with great enthusiasm. I would like to give my heartiest congratulations to the great graduating students. Your determination, hard work, and resilience have brought you to this milestone. As you step out into the world equipped with knowledge and skills, remember that you are the ambassadors of IMT Ghaziabad. We have great faith in your ability to make a positive impact on society. I encourage all of you to continue the learning, growth, and making a difference in the world. We look forward to you. We welcome you. We would like to welcome you back as IMT alumni. And finally, once again, I would like to thank everyone who have made this day possible. Thank you and have a wonderful evening ahead. Thanks.
Thank you very much indeed, Dr. Amit Sareen, for proposing a vote of thanks. I'm sure it's been seconded by all of us here. And now I request Dr. Vishal Talwal, the director of IMT Ghaziabad, to formally announce the closing of the convocation, please.
I declare the convocation closed.
I now request everyone to kindly rise for the national anthem. I request Ankit, Smriti, Nikhila, Giriraj, Kush, and Prabha for the national anthem, please, to render it. Kindly remain standing in the hall. Do not move till the convocation procession has left the pandal, please. Kindly keep the aisle passage free, please. before you throw your hats up in the air, let me make a very serious announcement. Dinner is being served right now for guests and faculty on my right side and for students and their guests on my left side. Thank you very much for having a wonderful, wonderful afternoon and evening for all of us. Thank you and namaskar.